Hey, how's it going, everyone? It is your boy Wags here, and we are back with part 3 of the Pale Beyond, and as you can see, we have broken into the frozen ice pack, and it's quite a sight. It is beautiful out here. We've been rationing our food and fuel by the halves, and as of right now, all we've really done is just put like some key people in some certain positions. What else? Kurt Darling has suggested that there's like an alternate route that we can take, so I'm sure that's probably going to come up in an option sooner or later. But for now, we're just going to roll with it. I appreciate you all showing up here today. After all, we are a crew. After all, you know, we all got to stick together. But yeah, we're going to see what we got going on. We are in week 3, part 3. Let's go to the map up here. Alright, so we are right in the middle of this frozen ice pack. And here, we are heading to the Viscount Island. Oh. Alright. So I don't think there's anything to do below deck, so we're just gonna head straight to Captain's cabin. And take requests like we always do. Captain Hunt appears to be absent. His chair is unoccupied. Okay, that's not normal. So do we wait or do we get started without him? That's a good question. I don't know. I'm gonna get started without him. You know, if he's not here, it's kind of my duty to, you know, take the reins and get things started. So, okay. That's not good. The whole room shudders. That was loud. Okay, that's not good. That is not good at all. What? Oh, no. We're stuck. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no, this is horrible. What in the... Well, I was worried about this. Look at the ice. We could be trapped for a while. Strong pressures. As if we didn't have enough bother. Well, no need mucking around. Let's get to work. Where's Hunt? I'll grab him. I'm sure he felt it too. Shaw, check the boiler room. I'm sure the mole man has problems of his own. The mole man? Is that the dude who like shovels coal into the... Not to worry, everyone. We'll be free and moving again before you know it. Back to work! I hope so. Oh my god, this is horrible. Alright, so what do we need to do? We need to go find Captain Hunt, right? Kasha. Officer Shaw, what happened? Ship's come to a stop. I almost flung my camera into the wall. We didn't hit anything, did we? Yeah, have you seen Hunt? Not since this morning. He was going to speak with Grimley about the lifeboats, last I heard. Okay, Grimley. Is he the... No, which one was Grimley? Oh, one of the brothers. One of the Stoke brothers. Okay. Down in the lower deck. Okay, so there's Grimley. Ship's stuck then. If you're looking for Hunt, you just missed him. Yeah, how? You're calm about this. Yeah, you're calm about this. No use panicking, is there? I'm gonna check with my brother. Oh god, I don't like how eerie this is becoming already. Like, oh my god, like already we're just like immediately desperate and like hopeless, it feels. Okay, so this is... I'm so bad at names. Okay, so this is Templeton and, Hammond, I believe. Aye, if I'd make errors any, I'd tell you. It's secured, don't you worry. They notice you. I'm sure you're aware of the situation. What's happening? I am ensuring that the boiler was not damaged in the sudden commotion. And I told you that if it was, you'd already know. I'm not in the business of making mistakes. I know that if the furnace goes, we go down with it. Yes, but you're the only man with just a pair of engineers as assistants. Just looking at the number of valves, this seems far too much for you to handle. Maybe your bloody benefactor should have considered that. I've gotten used to it by now. It will still hold, trust me. I will. Well, I will have to, won't I? I don't fancy staying on this ship any longer than necessary. It's imperative we break free from the ice as quick as possible. Hammond eyes you, a grimace on his face. First mate's here, but where's the one who got us into this bloody mess? Well, yeah, that's my question as well. Where is Captain Hunt? I was hoping Templeton knew. I was informed by one of the Stokes that I had just missed him. Okay, where is he? But I have a suspicion as to where he may be now. We're on a ship, an unmoving one at that. The man cannot simply disappear. If he's anywhere, he must be in his cabin. Wasn't I just there? When you find the man, give him an earful on my behalf. Can't do it myself, too busy keeping us alive. Templeton gives us a nod. I believe you, and I both owe our good captain a visit, Shaw. But you should call the crew for dinner first. Routine is important, really, especially now. Not before we've fed this furnace. Mind grabbing some coal from the bunker, Shaw? Or are you afraid it did getting your hands dirty like Mr. Templeton over here? Okay, so... So what are my options? I can either go to dinner right now, or I can feed the furnace, ask engineers to raise the heat, cures crew of freezing. Oh no, this is not good. Oh, we can't. We can't feed the furnace. Well, that's sad. Alright, well, we're not going to bump up the heat yet, because I feel like that would just be... I feel like we're going to waste our resources way too quickly. Okay, this is what he was talking about. We have to go get coal. Okay, so we got the coal. You lift a sack of briquettes? Briquettes? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I know it's not baguette. I'll tell you that. Speak to the mole man. Come down to the depths, eh? She goes, so do we. This guy has a funny way of talking. Alright. Well, I only got one, so plus 20 to the furnace. So our furnace goes back up to... Or wait. Okay, so it'll go up to like 68. Perfect. Feed the furnace. We are not going to do this yet. We are going to go find Captain Hunt, because this situation is out of control. You emerge mid-deck to find the crew readying themselves for dinner. Despite the ice, some seem nervous, others as if nothing has changed at all. Alright, well, I guess we're going to dinner. The crew have their meal. The dinner is shared. The crew return to their posts. The hammocks are unfurled in preparation for the evening. You can't help but notice that it's still bright light outside. Okay, I'm gonna eavesdrop on this conversation over here. You didn't see him either? He didn't pass by, but his cabin door was locked when I checked. Slippery bastard. What are you thinking? Hunt? What does that mean? No sign of Hunt, I take it? Mr. Templeton passed by, but he wasn't exactly willing to take questions. Okay. Oh god, alright, we got people outside. What are we trying to do right now? Let's go talk to Kurt. Keep it up, lads. We'll set ourselves right in no time. Ah, Shaw. I just saw Templeton entering the captain's cabin. Seems Hunt's holed himself up. Maybe if you had a word with our good captain, he'd be willing to lend a hand. Alright, well, I guess we're going to captain's cabin. I don't know why he would hold himself up in his cabin, though. I thought we were already in here and we didn't see him. I was informed that he was here. No, I was already here about to take requests. No one asked me that, I guess. Where could he have hidden himself? That's not good. Yeah, this is what I was thinking. Maybe he's gone overboard. Maybe he's gone overboard. Templeton glares at you. This is not a time to be making jokes, Shaw. Okay, well, oh my goodness. What? He's in the bathtub? Ugh. The captain's laugh rings out from behind the door. That was supposed to be a laugh. The captain watches you both, his head swaying as he chuckles to himself. What is he doing in there? I thought he fell through the ceiling, not gonna lie. Oh my god. You're a surprisingly difficult man to get a hold of, Hunt, seeing that this is your ship. Ah, I know it well. Hunt's eyes turn to you. I believe you two are already acquainted. How long have you been drinking? I don't suppose you care to join. Uh-oh. The dude, we crashed into the ice pack and dude just went and straight got drunk. He was like, I'm not dealing with these problems right now. Hunt shakes his hip flask as he holds it out, whiskey sloshing and spilling from the top. And what of you? Oh, and what of you, Shaw? I can't tempt you with some sweet nectar. I'm fine. You'll be more than fine with a drink in you. Ah, well, your loss. You intend to offer drinks at a time like this? This ship, your ship, is trapped in the ice. It's my ship now, is it? And what do you expect me to do? Get the shovels out? You could have heeded Kurt's warning. Okay, so we are completely past the point of the alternate route. We went through the ice pack and we ignored Kurt's warning, and that's why this incident has occurred. What do you mean this isn't your ship? You could at least do your work. I've carried your load until now. What do you mean this isn't your ship? Bought at an auction, okay. Not by myself. Imagine that, a captain of a private vessel, and I don't even own it. Pathetic. Mr. Hunt, Captain. If you are not fit to stand, then you should retire for the night. Shaw will stand in your stead, and we can continue in the morning. I don't know how I feel about that, Templeton. And abandon my duty. No captain who would do this is a fit captain, wouldn't you agree? I mean, to be fair, you are completely drunk and it's the middle of the day. Well, not you, Shaw, isn't that right? What do you think makes for a good leader? Being able to do the job I've been doing on your behalf, making the difficult choices. Yeah, I'd say this, yeah, making the difficult choices nobody else wants to make. Do you think you could live with yourself? They all act like the choice is the difficult part. The choice is easy, Shaw. Instinctual. It's not being able to sleep after. That's what they've never prepared you for. But I'm serious, Shaw. To you, what makes a good leader? We don't have time for... In a word, then. What makes a good leader? Understanding. Understanding. Explain. Yep, I agree with this one. The ability to adapt to your crew, to understand the individual needs that make up the whole. And if those needs conflict, it's all well and good to think you can bend and twist and please everyone. Do you think you could balance that? Scorn a man one day, then appease him the next. Do you think that balances out? Which is he more likely to remember? Speaking in platitudes will do you no good. A good leader... A good leader is something more than a single rule you were told to follow. When you see one, you just know. You have wasted enough time pining philosophical. Oh, my apologies. I'll ask the real questions. Shaw, look at where we are. Do you honestly think we're going to survive this? Oh, geez, he's like completely out of hope. I don't know. I really don't. I mean, this is what we signed up for, wasn't it? I expected as much. The captain laughs. Shaw, nobody knows we're out here. That doesn't leave this room. No. Wouldn't want to upset your employer. Oh, that's not good. So no one knows we are out here looking for this thing. Our benefactor. What is going on between you two? We all want to be paid after this, don't we? Enough. If you weren't fit to lead this expedition, you should not have agreed to it. You shouldn't be... None of us should be here. Old Kurt paid handsomely to join. You're just a botanist sent to keep an eye on me. Our doctor, and then there's me. What are we actually searching for? Hunt chuckles. Gastucling. His hands mockingly. I don't know that word either. Ghosts. Templeton opens the door. The captain needs his rest. We'll discuss this once he's of sound mind. Let him speak, Templeton. I want to know more. I'm sick of not being in the loop. You're just walking on eggshells around here. It's all right, Robin. Speak to Hunt. Go on now, Shaw. I'll be all right here. All right, I guess we'll just go. All right, let's talk to Templeton. Captain Hunt needs his sleep. It would appear the pressures of command have greatly affected him. You should find some rest yourself. The crew have their commands. Clear your head and we'll continue on the morn. Oh my gosh. And look at, we're like, where we came from has completely frozen up too. We are completely stuck in the middle of nowhere. Look at this. Right in the middle of this giant, oh my god, I can't even process this. All right, what's next? What's next on the agenda? Are we going into the next week? Is that all there is to do? Let's just check around real quick. I don't want to miss out on anything. I don't think there's anything to do. Seems like every week they introduce like a new area to us. What is this? I'll go into the kitchen. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna, yeah. You awake to a room awash with green. There is a loud banging on your door and a familiar voice speaks from behind the wood. Shaw, are ye in there? Shaw! Hammond? What's going on? Why is everything green? Never mind the green. The boiler's in serious trouble. Pumps need manned and we need to stop the whole system overheating. And I don't need to tell ye if the furnace goes, we go. Lead the way then. Yeah, we don't have a spare moment to spare. Let's go. Right, let's move. We need to find the captain now. I'm right behind you. Why is it green though? Kasha? Kasha rushes up, holding her camera tight as the ship rumbles. What's happening? Are we going under? Not if we can help it. Out of the way. It's safe to go up to the top, right? The Aurora. It's a shot I can't miss. Oh, is that the green? Kasha steps back before snapping a photograph of the ensuing chaos. Oh, pretty. The lights of the Aurora flicker over the pale ice. This game is beautiful, not gonna lie, but oh my lord, we are frozen in. Oh my gosh. Like Captain Shaw said, we're searching for dead men, but I'm gonna say this, we're gonna become the dead men. I'm gonna say that. That's beautiful, though. All right, we gotta go. Speak to Templeton. Nothing. Visibly perturbed, he takes a moment to compose himself. Even the tub is empty. Oh no, he's gone again. Why would you expect him in the tub? Not important. This doesn't make sense. The man seemed barely fit to crawl himself into bed earlier. What? Yeah, you probably shouldn't have mentioned that. Hammond turns to you. Alright, Shaw. Captain's missing. You're in charge. Good to hear, honestly. Don't get a big head about it. No, I didn't mean it like that. Yes, indeed. The crew are no doubt waking at this moment. They're no doubt scared, confused. It's your duty to keep them calm, to maintain order. Hammond glares at Templeton. It's Shaw's job to get down to the boiler room now. We've already wasted enough time looking for that bastard Hunt. If you storm down to that room, all you'll be doing is inciting a panic. We need to calm the fears of the crew, maintain an air of focus. Lie to them as the ship goes down? Not at all. Instead, to assure them we know how to remedy this matter. You do know how to remedy this matter, Mr. Hammond. Aye. And we need to be quick. I don't have time to worry about some stupid sailor's feelings. We've got a bloody ship to save. Well, it's as you said. Officer Shaw is in charge. The decision is yours. I 100% agree. There's no doubt in my mind that, like, this can't wait one more second. Like, we need to go and save the ship. Like, I can't focus on calming and going and giving a speech right now. I need to go and focus on the boiler. Hammond is right. We can't waste any more time. The boiler won't wait for us. Fine. I will keep the crew at bay then. Come on, don't worry about him. Let's go. Ugh, this music. Alright, we're going. Man, look at that though. Look at that. Wow, that's just straight up terrifying. As more of the crew notice you and Hammond descending below, the whispers begin, and we lose 15 decorum because of that. Soon, the crew picks up the pace, walking directionless with hurried footsteps. Kurt approaches. Boiler trouble, I take it. I'll lend a hand. Not when you're walking with that cane, you're not. I have enough strength to go tell the crew to hit the lower decks, as many as possible. Let's go, Shaw. Time to save this blasted ship. You descend the ladder. Ahead, you can see the brothers trying to open the door to the hold. What, is it shut? Why is it shut? Trying to get in? Same. Door's stuck. Pull harder, you bastards. We need to get in there. We need to keep the furnace alight. The metal door unsticks. Grimly looks to you before darting off in the dark. Where's that bloody idiot running off to? To sound the alarm. Bloody hells. Let's get moving. What alarm? Why are we sounding the alarms? You enter the boiler room. As you enter, Hammond's engineering team are hard at work. The larger of the two engineers loses grip of their valve as steam begins to shoot out, causing Hammond to dash forward. Watch it! Hammond tackles the engineer to the ground, saving him from a nasty steam burn. Made it just in time. What's the word, Chief? Keep those valves pumping. We need to avoid a water hammer, or we won't be making it off the ship. Shaw! The rest of the crew aren't here. Grab a valve and start turning. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. You grab a valve and begin turning, trying all you can to keep the water at bay. Jesus, I heard that blow out my mic. You feel the ache in your muscles as you continue to push the valve, keeping the pressure at bay. -10 fuel, -10 fuel, -10 fuel! What's going on? The furnace rumbles and sputters, hemorrhaging fuel. This is not good. You keep turning, doing the best you can to keep the pressure at bay. We could be at this for hours. Shit, where's the rest of the crew? Okay, they're all here now. Brought help. Alright, why has he still got his accordion? Put the accordion down, Grimly. The furnace rumbles and sputters. Get me coal and turn those valves. Yeah, okay. I'll turn the... Oh, no. I gotta go get the coal. You lift us... Yeah, I'm not... A sack of baguettes, we get it. Put the coal in, put the coal in! Put the coal in! No! Feed the furnace. 20 fuel. What is this? What is this? What am I doing? Resource card. Am I putting people to work? Okay. Oh, never mind. I'm putting people to work. Okay, so I gotta grab someone. Who? Two Johns. He's a big dude. They grabbed the valve. Okay, I need more. Oh, I gotta put people in here? Oh, I gotta put people in here to start gathering supplies. Okay, so who do we got? I mean, I should probably just start throwing bodies at this. This dude's got one arm. He's probably not a good shoveler. We'll put Tolson Tucker Higgs in here. Okay. We'll put Pleck in here. He's a young dude. I think he could probably shovel a lot. And then we'll put Vern. We'll put Vern in here. Wait, I feel like that's too many people. We're gonna take Vern out. They get to work. Alright, we're going back in. I feel like that was a mistake taking Vern out. Okay, never mind. We're gonna have Vern turn the valve. With enough hands working on the boiler, you begin to fight back against the potential water hammer. Someone's gonna have to hold the furnace in place. That'll be me. Oh wait, no, never mind, it won't. Shoot. Cavity June. He's got it. I trust him. Cavity approaches the furnace. The room shakes! Water hammer! No, oh my god. He's wounded. A jet of steam paints Joom. It subsides as they writhe in agony. When a crew member gains severe status effects such as wounded, scurvy, or frostbite, that crew member will become invalid and unable to work. I'm so sorry, Joom. Oh no. I should have put Ward there instead. Or this old man. You keep up the work, shifting the valves until the boiler has fully calmed. The ship is saved. You won't be sinking today. Oh, thank goodness. I'm so sorry, Joom, but I mean, your sacrifice wasn't in vain. I mean, as the crew give assistance to the wounded Joom, you feel your muscles tense. You fall back, collapsing from exhaustion. As you lay back, all you hear are a pair of panicked voices. Where the hell is Captain Hunt? He's gone. Oh my gosh, I'm exhausted just from that whole... Whew. Alright, food rations. I feel like we should just stick with, halves again. Oh my god. We're at 28 fuel? That can't be right. How are we gonna ration fuel? I mean, do we do none? I mean, oh my god, that's gonna make us... I think we have to do none. I think that's just for heating anyways. If we put it down to half, that's all of our fuel gone. We're down to 0. I don't know. I really don't know. We're gonna do half food rations and no fuel. I feel like that's such a stupid decision, but I really have no idea what I'm doing at this point. I feel like I lied on my resume, got the job, and now I have no idea what I'm doing or how I even got here, and now many people's lives are in my hands, and I just... very stressful, very stressful. Start next week, though. Week 4, 1 week at Temperance Camp. You are alone in the captain's cabin. Out across deck can be heard the commotion of the crew. Word has spread quickly that Captain Hunt is missing. This dude still hasn't been found? I'm so confused. We're gonna find his body later or something. Templeton slips in through the door. Shaw. Don't let the cold in. Since I didn't put the heat on at all this week. Oh my gosh. A difficult request, Shaw. Hunt is still missing, yes. No, he's right there. I just saw him. What was this saying? Okay, so we still have 2 sacks of coal, so that can go into our furnace. So we still have some fuel. And Rufus Hunt is missing. And he isn't alone in that regard. What? You're telling me someone else is gone? Sanders, Sparrow, and Gren are also unaccounted for. Who are these people? Okay, so there's Sparrow, Sanders, oh, and Gren right there. That's not good. That's 3 sailors that are missing. As is a sizable food and fuel supply, and one of the large lifeboats. You're telling me these guys literally just took food, fuel, a lifeboat, and then dipped? Do you think Captain Hunt might be with them? Like he was close with those 3, and like, if things went bad, they made the decision to save themselves and get out of there? Shaw, you and I are not naive. It seems quite clear what has happened. Yes, I just put it together. Why would Hunt abandon us, though? That is a question I cannot answer. I doubt we'll ever know at this stage. The former captain is no longer with us. You understand what that means, Shaw? Well, that would be Captain Shaw now, I take it, yeah. Not quite yet. A new captain must be selected by the crew. As first mate, you have the most clear argument to take that role. Yeah, I do not feel prepared at all, but I'm sure that is what my future is going to be. I would have expected the role to be inherited, and how do I argue for that? I don't know if I'm prepared. I'm afraid you will have to be, regardless of your personal feelings on the matter. They will hold a vote as soon as possible. The carpenter, Grimley. He is still loyal to Hunt, and many of the sailors will follow his vote, if not all. Though I can assure you, you have the vote of myself and my scientists. Kurt and his crew are likely to support you as well. I am unsure whether the engineers will side. They're likely loyal to their pay. Joom is still recovering from their steam burns, which may end up working to our favor. Okay. And the civilians are a mystery. But I believe when all is said and done, you will just about make the vote. Great. You have clearly given this a lot of thought. Just about my only competition could be dead for all we know. You have clearly given this a lot of thought. Of course, it is vital to remain aware of the crew's intention. They're waiting outside, Shaw. They're scared. They don't know where to turn. You and I both understand the importance of maintaining decorum. I suppose. Though times seem dire, remember, there is a rescue ship on its way. No, I don't believe you for 1 second about that. Because didn't Hunt say no one knows we're out here? Even if the Temperance falls, we still have a potential escape. 35 weeks. What? The ship will arrive at Viscount Island in 35 weeks from now. We'll be dead. No doubt about it. We're not going to live 35 weeks. Are you kidding me, Templeton? We should focus on surviving that long. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. That is all we need to do, Captain. That's way too long. How can we even be certain a rescue ship is coming? I can assure it. Our benefactor will ensure it. Another 35 weeks, Captain. Keep it in mind. We've been out here for 4, though. Or 3. I don't even understand the dude's reasoning behind this. Keep it in mind. Here, you should have this. Templeton presents you with a fancy-looking hat. Hunt's hat. I don't want his hat. He left it behind in the cabin. That tells us what we need, doesn't it? I don't want the habit. I won't be needing that. Very well. The commotion grows outside. I choose to willfully observe reality. I suggest you do the same, Captain. Close that door. It's cold in here. The scientist refrains for a moment. Out with it, Templeton. I think it's best we declare the captain and the missing crew are dead. There's no need for us to complicate things any further. Dang. That's a deep next step, Templeton. After what he did, they might be, though. I don't see them escaping. We understand each other then. Wonderful. The crew are waiting for you on deck. Alright, what do we got around here? The tub. The last place you saw Captain Hunt. There's still drops of whiskey, frozen. And the desk. Hunt's ledger is gone. Alright, well, no place to go but outside. And again, we are just surrounded. We see no way out. I am at a loss for words every time I see this. It is time to address the crew. Wow, look at everyone. The hushed voices become more distinct as you make your way back into the open air. You notice the absence of Joom. Poor Joom. The crew members notice you and stop. Their attention ripples across the deck. Attention! It should be clear by now that Captain Hunt is no longer serving his post. As such, we should vote in the new captain. I nominate Officer Shaw for the role, the clear choice as first mate. And what of Hunt? I do not see him among us, do you? Don't see a body either. He's still out there. We don't know what happened. Something we can discover. For now, someone has to take the reins of command. All in favor of Officer Shaw. Start the voting process. Let's do it. Wow. Wait. Vote for the net. Joom abstained. Okay. Templeton and the scientist for me. That's 4. Oh, he's loyal to me because I was nice to him, remember? I forget. Kurt Darling and his crew. They're loyal to Hunt. That makes sense. Loyal to Hunt. That makes sense. 9 to 8. Loyal to Hammond? What? Oh, and Kasha's gonna vote for me, no doubt. Yeah. People want Hammond to run this ship? Well, that's it. That's me. Why are you all looking at me like that? What'd I do? You have been confirmed as the captain of the expedition. Well, the ayes have it. Shaw shall be acting captain from this point forward. Acting in Captain Hunt's stead. The crowd looked to you expectantly as Templeton gives you a knowing nod. A moment passes in the cold as they await your next words, curious murmurings scattering between the crew. To those who don't know me, I'm Robin Shaw. You're all about to get shawed. As they look to you, it's not long before the obvious question spills from a crew member's mouth. Where's Captain Hunt? Captain Hunt abandoned us. -5 loyalty to Templeton. I didn't want to say he's dead. We don't know he's dead yet. For all we know, they could still be on a ship somewhere. You notice Templeton's eyes widen. Whispers begin to roll throughout the crowd. I'm sorry, Templeton. I didn't mean to lie to you, but I just don't... I don't know. He appears to have left this expedition along with 3 missing crew of one of our lifeboats. A silence hangs in the air. I know you're all scared. You'd be a fool not to be. The crowd began to bubble up once more, with more and more questions coming to the surface. Members of the crew start speaking out one by one, with questions thrown your way in quick succession. How are we supposed to survive out here? Is help coming? What about our pay? Will we still be paid? I don't know. We'll have to rely on each other out here. We can't afford to stand at each other's throats. I agree 100%. If we continue to squabble, we'll kill each other before the cold can get the chance. Let's do reports. Ask for reports. I would like the head of each station to report to me going forward. I know this isn't what we signed up for. Stick with me, and I will see us through. What of those lost, Captain? Once we free from the ice, make land, those lost are no longer here. For now, we must worry about ourselves. Once we reach land. A memorial service will be held once we make land. Understood. Well, you hear the captain. Get to it! The crowd dissipates, returning to their roles aboard the ship. You pass Templeton. I thought we had an understanding. I won't lie to them. If we can't be honest with each other, what chance do we have? I hope you're right. Wow. That's crazy. What do we got over here? Kurt. I just want to check through some things here. So now we can pretty much see who everyone is loyal to. These guys are loyal to Hammond. That makes sense. They're the engineers. I thought there was other people loyal to Hammond. Oh, look at here. So, is it the specialists who matter on the opinions? Because it doesn't seem like anyone else mattered. So these are the main people I need to be worried about my relationship with. So far, I'm just about even with Templeton, down with Stoke, way down with the other Stoke. Jeez, I don't know what I did to this guy. A little down with Hammond, way up there with Kurt Darling. I don't know how I got this guy to literally love me. Loyal to Cordell. She's loyal to herself. That makes sense, I guess. Loyal to you. I guess I was kind of nice to him when he was puking off the side of the ship. And then Kasha, my girl, dog. You know what I'm saying? Let's go speak to Kurt. Shaw, or should I say Captain Shaw. That Hunt, he didn't seem the type to just leave his crew behind. Still, no good dwelling. I have confidence you'll take up the mantle well. Do you have experience leading expeditions? I've never captained a vessel, if that's what you mean, but the navigator has just as much responsibility to lead. In that sense, I have plenty. Alright, well, I hope so. I trust you. I like Kurt, not gonna lie. He seems like a dependable man. Templeton, there should be no hesitation, Shaw. You are the captain now, and you must carry the authority instantly. It's best that we carry out the daily routine as normal. Show that you are capable in the role. We should take the day's requests immediately before seeing to our resources. I agree. Let's do it. Let's get to it. You saw the duties of the captain firsthand while serving, Hunt. You're acting captain now. It's time to take up that mantle. Isn't that what Kurt Darling literally just said? Or was that Templeton? A line is already forming at the door. No surprise, given the circumstances. Take them as you may, Captain. Alright. Who are we going to take first? Kurt and Cordell? Hammond? Jr. Let's take Hammond first. I feel like he's probably one of our biggest priorities, being down in the boiler room and all that. Saving the boiler was only the start of our troubles. Have you seen the state of this bloody ship? It has certainly seen better days. She's bleeding in the lower decks. I believe the older Stoke is attempting to rectify that. We need to stockpile as much fuel as we can. If the furnace runs out by the end of the week, we die. If we spend too long on this ship, we die. If we don't stockpile enough fuel for the winter, we die. Get me some coal. Get it in the furnace. I'm afraid he's not wrong. The coal bunker is our only source of fuel for the time being. Until we can procure alternatives, we should assign crew to shoveling whenever possible. Alright, let's get Kurt and Cordell in here. Captain, I've brought the Kennel Master with me. This is something you'll both want to hear. I have a strong suspicion on what this matter is. I was planning to speak with the captain on it myself. Fortunate happenstance, then. Captain, I know these conditions well. I've seen them before. Any idea of the Temperance being freed of ice anytime soon is a pipe dream. Well, that's not good news. We need to press on. We need to become aware of our new environment. Trust me, Captain, we'll be living off of it for quite some time. So you want to get off the ship. Yep, right here. You want to get onto the ice. And what about you, Cordell? Do you agree? Indeed. Oh, because I asked her 5 loyalty? Heck yeah. The dog sleds will need to be exercised regularly, and there is no better way to engage than in hunting. We're quite lucky, despite the circumstances. Now is peak time for hunting and navigation. And navigation? Traversing the ice may be a possibility in the future. We need to be prepared for that. If we're to survive out here, we need to know what lies ahead. These are uncharted territories, Captain. We have no idea where we are. Your current rations are not set to last forever either. Send any hunting party to me as you please. My dogs and I will ensure their survival. Cordell exits. The same sentiment for myself and any scouting teams. If you wish the great unknowns to be braved and charted, I'm your man. We need to know what lies ahead. Keep looking forward. I really like Kurt Darling. Like I said, he is super dependable, it seems, and I'm really starting to like Cordell, even though, like this says, this is perfect description of her. She's really only out for herself, and her dogs, All right, let's talk to Junior. Shaw, the ice looks unbudging, doesn't it? It would seem that way, yes. Crew seems to think so. They think if we don't intervene, the Temperance will never get freed. If you're suggesting breaking the ice, I can assure you that won't work. I'm not. They are. No intervention is going to break up ice enough to free this ship. Putting others to work on that is simply a waste of manpower, I agree. Maybe. They're scared, though. Worried. They just want to feel like they tried something. Templeton's right. We cannot waste crew on a pointless task. Oh god, when my loyalty goes down to this guy again. Understood. Best not to sell false hope. -6 decorum. 25 out of 100, that's so bad. It only leads to more disappointment in the future. I'll see you for dinner, Captain. Don't forget the hoosh pot need fed. Finish requests. Before dinner, you should see out to sending our first sledding team. I also believe it's time you gave our good doctor a visit. You mean the dude puking over the side of the ship? We'll still have wounded from the night of the Aurora. Their wounds still need attended to before they're fit to work. And I doubt I need to remind you of this, but we need every hand available. Don't be afraid of assigning my team for some manual labor. They'll complain, but they'll work. Alright, yes sir, Templeton. Kinda seems like he's almost giving me orders at this point, but we'll roll with it. Let's listen to what these guys are talking about. You did seem familiar. I finally placed you. You have you? Yes, I remember seeing you compete. Soren Killipper, you were quite the gymnast. Oh, this is... I thought that was a guy. It's, the one girl. Yeah, Flick. I'm surprised to see you in this line of work. Not too many gymnasts carry long careers. You did quite well when I saw you at the Summer Games. I recall you placed. I don't recall winning. Alright, let's go down. Should we visit the doctor, or go down to dinner? Talk to Tucker? Shaw, or should I say Captain Shaw, right? I thought your name sounded familiar. He was a merchant with me. I sailed the merchant lines as well. Think we served on the same ship a couple times. Good to see a fellow merchant navy veteran among the crew. Aye, you know the struggle as well. Shame we never fully crossed paths. Still, small world. Good luck, Shaw. Who's this again? Tucker. Wasn't this a dude who was drunk? I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's see the doctor. You enter the ship's infirmary. Your presence seemed to startle the young man inside, the rattle of dropped forceps ringing through the room. Does everything scare this dude? Is he gonna throw up next? Oh, goodness, it's you. Captain now, isn't it? Captain Robin Shaw. good to meet you.
Dr. Arthur. Nutley. Dr. Nutley. Dr. Arthur Nutley, that's it.
Are you... This dude needs to calm down. Collect your thoughts. It's no good having a physician who cannot compose himself. Lost Arthur Nutley's loyalty? Why? Just because I'm telling him to calm down? Oh my gosh, dude's a pansy.
Yes, sorry. I suppose I seem a little scatterbrained at the moment. It isn't the norm. Recent circumstances have been trying, and the inclination towards seasickness is no help. Joom, the steam burns they suffered from the furnace are severe. If you let me take a look, I can do my best to alleviate their pain.
Do you have experience with something like this?
What? What am I doing to this dude? Well, I've read extensively on the matter, but as far as first-hand experience goes, well, no, this is my first encounter. At this point, all we can do is wait. Nutley lets out a nervous cough. Captain Hunt, do you think he may still be out there?
I mean, yes, there's a chance, slim.
Right. Perhaps we'll run into him again? No, that's ridiculous. Never mind. Apologies, I'm rambling. I suppose you wanted an update on the crew.
A report would be nice.
Mostly scrapes and scruffs. As for the dogs, you're better asking, well, the kennel master.
You mean Cordell?
Yes, Cordell. I haven't taken well to the dogs. I'm unsure how to carry myself amid most people, and animals are more quick to judge. And Cordell herself is harsher still. But you can rely on me for any human medical issues. Nutley pauses for a moment. Is everything, good? I mean, is someone coming to rescue us?
I won't lie. We're in a difficult situation here, and I'm gonna need your help. Well, at least I got that 5 loyalty back.
Then you can count on my help.
Nutley keeps his head low.
Is there anything else I can do for the crew?
The med bay. Ask the scientists to cook up medical comforts. Use medical comforts to instantly cure all crew in the med bay. What? Some of these, decisions aren't really that straightforward, so... We're not going to do this yet, because we only have one person. I feel like this is probably like a one-and-done scenario, and we only have one person who's injured right now, so maybe just tend to the med bay, or maybe ask the scientist to cook up medical comforts. Maybe we could do this? Okay, yes, so these are some of Templeton's people. We're going to put these to work. We'll put Glossley and his wife on this. Do we have to put everyone? Oh, yep. Okay. +1 med comforts, -3 available crew. If you can give me these, I can get the crew back on their feet. Is there anything I can do for the crew? Oh, okay. Yep, we already did that. So the med bay... Okay, so this is where we put our injured people. So we're going to put Joom here. Command to rest. There we go. So we got Joom in here. And we've already done this. Use medical comforts to cure all the crew. Okay, I get it now. Okay, so I understand the whole process. So we have to get the scientists to work on the cures. We had one available. We're going to use it on Joom, who is in the infirmary right now. So, thank you, Captain. They will be ready to work again starting today. Is there anything I can do for the crew? Stop asking me that, and I'm going to get out of here. Alright. Dinner, right. The hoosh pot. Do we need to go grab food? Yes, sir. You lift a crate of tins from the shelf. What's on the menu this week? More tinned food. Call the crew for dinner. I still haven't set out a sledding team from the map. Oh yeah, I should probably do that. I'll go back up and do that then. So I have to go to the map here. Oh gosh, interesting. So we have 4 different directions that we can send the dogs. I mean, do you think we should still try to head in this direction toward the Viscount? Or should we just completely cross off that objective from, like, our list? Like, should we just only be worried about our survival? I mean, I guess we came from this way. So let's go up. That's what I'm going to do. I want Flick on the ship. And we're going to send... Which one? We'll send Quill. Alright, so there goes Quill and 3 dogs. Oh, look at that, look at that. They're already on their way. What is this? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get, like the understanding of all this. So from what it sounds like, we have to assign crew members to this resource to bring back food. So... June just got better, so let's put him on there. So for every crew member we put on this, we'll get food. So let's just do 2 for now, I guess. Tashi and Cavity are marked down to hunt for the week. Okay, let's return. Alright, we got more stuff we can listen to. I can't believe Hunt is gone. What happened? Who knows? He was drunk. Whatever he was drinking, he definitely wasn't in the right mind. And what about Smurf and Corvid and Joe? Who knows? Corvid owes me 5 gilts. I don't think you'll be seeing it soon. I do not think so either. I hope we find them. I hope they're just on the ship somewhere and the ship's just like super big. Like I walk into this room over here, they're just like chilling. Pud flump water out of the ship's cabin. Cures crew of freezing. Oh, wow, look at this. If we would have never came in here, I would have never known this. So yeah, let's put Plek on this. How many people do we need? Let's put 2 people on this for now. 2 available crew. Alright, and let's eat. The crew have their meal. Ah, shall we give a toast to our new captain? Hear, hear. Thanks, guys, I appreciate it. The crew return to their posts. The hammocks are unfurled in preparation for the evening. Despite the time, it's still bright light outside. I think it said that before. A few people we can talk to and listen to. Looks like we'll be trapped here for a while. I don't like the ship's chances either. Will be some time before we see home. Shit, I'm gonna die of boredom out here before the cold takes me. You'll manage, I'm sure. Let's talk to Grimly, because he does not seem to like me at all, so maybe we can do something to help him. Did you need me for something? I want to learn more about you, Grimly. Ah, sweet. Not much to know. I'm the carpenter. I'm Junior's brother and I play music. You know it all already. Is that all? He stares at you before nodding to his hammock. Alright, that's all. Let's talk to Junior. Evening, Shaw. I'm proud of what I've been able to cook up for the crew lately, considering the rations. Though I do wish I had something better to work with. I'd kill for a good beefsteak. Not many cows on the ice. 5 loyalty. Ha, you never know, Shaw. We might get lucky. Nice, so just making him laugh. That's cool. Let's listen to what these guys are talking about. You're a tall one, aren't you? Oh, thank you for noticing. Been this big since I was 15. You ever consider doing films? You have the statue for it. Oh, I can't act. Acting isn't part of it. You stand there, cut a nice silhouette, you'd be a star. That sounds awfully easy, doesn't it? It can be. Let's go see what's happening in the lower deck. Man, it is freezing down here. What's the red room? Oh, Kasha. It's Kasha's room. Good evening, Captain. I was growing used to sleeping on a moving ship before we became trapped in the ice, you know. Now I think I won't have a good night's sleep until we return to land. I think that's something we all look forward to.
A good motivation, then. I know a hot bath and a warm bed are the first order of business when we return to land. I may stay bundled up for several days. Truly savor it. You and me both, Kasha. You and me both. Let's go see how the boiler room's doing. Let's go talk to Hammond. Bloody cold, isn't it, Captain? Don't like how you spend your time away from the furnace. It would be even colder without your hard work, Hammond. Yes, sir. We are just racking up the loyalty points with people today. Are you just gonna keep standing there or give us something to burn? I mean, we can go in and get some, right? I don't know how much there is. Like, how much can I do this over and over again, you know? Oh, I have 2. Should we just do all of them? That's probably not a good idea. I'll take 1 back and do 2. Should we raise the heat? Not yet, not yet, not yet. We're alright, we're alright. Everyone's gonna die of like frostbite and I'm just gonna be like, should we raise the heat yet? Nah, everyone's fine. Awfully loud, aren't they? I don't mind it all that much. They've worked hard all day, they're owed their leisure. Those sailors ought to remember we need our sleep. True, true. Everyone's important. Let's go in here. Good evening, Captain. Was there something you needed? If you need the latest medical report, I'll have it prepared soon. I was simply curious about you, Arthur. Me? Oh, well, I'm nothing to be curious about, to be honest. I'm simply trying to get by, like the others. Interesting. Anything else I can ask you about? What'd he say? I should probably finish cleaning the equipment. Alright, well. So what else is there to do right now? Let's go into the forecast. I want to talk to Cordell. Captain Shaw, I presume you're here to see the dogs. Yes, how are they faring? They have already acclimated, though recently they've been exhausted and in need of a rest. It's no surprise our conditions keep changing. They grow used to one state before being thrust into one another. One refuses to eat and has been losing weight rapidly. I assume the change in scenery has affected it. They need their rest just as any person. They tend to be more reliable, however. So you prefer dogs to people? Is that unusual? I suppose it is, in a way, though I cannot be blamed for that judgment, surely. Captain Shaw, you recall my conditions with Hunt, do you not? Like it was yesterday. My demand was that I work here, with the dogs. Your people may help with the sleds, but they are not my responsibility. They are not my people. I'm holding up my promise with Hunt. I do not intend to join your crew. Wow, alright. The dog beside her barks. He's like, tell him. How long have you been raising dogs? A long time, Shaw. I've raised this pack since they were not but pups, and a generation before them. She goes quiet for a moment, petting Stanberry, collecting her thoughts. I wasn't exactly in the financial position to pass on Hunts, but I had no intention on leaving all of them out here without me. Oh, say it to the dog. You're the next Captain Stanberry. I'll just pet him. Pet him and leave. The dog arfs happily as you ruffle its ears. Oh, there's a few of them. You pat its back. You rub its belly. You scratch its head. Ooh. Stanberry. He looks at me. I'm gonna pet him. You ruffle their head. What a good doggos, for real. Is that everything? When that gold flashes, I'm pretty sure that's everything. Unless there's more down here to do. And I don't think there is. Got anything for the whoosh pot? I don't think so. I don't think you want to put a sack of coal in there. I'm just gonna check up on things really quick before I... Alright, and so what I was thinking is, since we have the coal here, what if we just fill it up? And that way we can actually use our half rations. You know what I'm saying? So... Oh, this is just putting crew in here. Shoot. Right, we need more crew members to start. All right, we'll put 2 Johns in here, and we'll put Ward in here. That's Ward, right? That's his name? Yep, Ward. I don't want to make the old man shovel. I don't know if, like, I'm going to give him a heart attack or something. So we'll put these guys in here. This guy's going to bed. And we are not turning the heat up. Alright? That is it. We're going to return to the surface, and we are going to move on to the next week. And I believe if it saves, that is going to be the end of episode 3. I'm just going to let you know right now, guys. I'm just climbing the same ladder over and over again. Here we go. Alright. Crew member will be cured of their malnourishment. 2 crew members will be cured of their freezing. Oh, I see. So if I put people down, people are going to start starving. Well, let's do normal then. And that'll keep us at... We're at 60. That'll go to 48. Oh my gosh. I mean, what can we do? I don't want people starving. So if we bump that up, people will go from malnourished to... Which does it tell us who's malnourished and all that? I don't think so, right? No. Alright, and then we can go down to half. Crew member will be cured of their malnourishment. Oh, so we'll keep... Alright, I've changed my mind. We're going to keep everything normal this week. Because I feel like if we don't, we are in for a dangerous situation. So, I mean, we're super running low on resources. I do not know how Templeton thinks we're going to survive 35 weeks out here. That man is a madman. I mean, I know we keep getting the resource cards, so my ultimate question is how much can we just keep getting that? Like, we are eventually going to run out of food and, like, the canned goods from the closet, and we are eventually going to run out of coal from the coal room. When will that happen is my question. So we're going to keep these at normal. We'll confirm these rations. We want our crew to be happy, especially in this predicament that we are in right now. Kashi and Cavity return from hunting with 2 Adelie penguins. The dogs are rested and available to be sent out. Another week on the ice. The ship holds, barely. Week 5. And there is our save, everyone. So this one actually ended up being a longer episode. At least it felt like it. I don't know if it'll be longer after I edit it, but it felt like a longer episode. If you enjoy these longer episodes, I appreciate you letting me know. If you want shorter episodes, I can do that too. Just any suggestions, drop them down in the comments. I'll take them all seriously. You know, I just want to put out this content for you guys to enjoy, and yeah, anything you guys want to let me know, just comment it. As always, liking, commenting, subscribing, all that stuff helps me out immensely, and I will see you guys on the next one.